Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are an old friend, then welcome back. When I say old friend, I do mean, like my day one subscribers, which, thank you, seriously, thank you. But just for clarification, when I say an old friend, I mean also the type of old friend, like a past connection. Like maybe you found me because we, in another place and time, may have been friends. Maybe even soulmates. So, yeah, it's just people who you have that connection with. You feel that pull. The people that you kind of always get led back to, kind of thing. Just thought I'd put that out there. When I say old friend, it has many meanings. All right? So, like I said, to all my old friends, welcome back. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and pull a zodiac so we can get started. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel. Okay. I don't usually do like the collective sign readings, but I've got 2 out of 3 here with the Aries and Sagittarius. So I think I am going to make this a fire sign read. Okay. So we have 3rd house, communication and interactive. Oh, combative. Okay. And the world explorer and learning and faith. So, I'm getting an argument, a fight of some kind here. Okay. For sure. And learning and faith, world explorer. Okay. So it's like, almost like maybe this fight was supposed to happen in order to, help you and or this other person involved or multiple people to learn something, to learn from it. Okay. Because you're on a journey, right? And whether they know it or not, they probably are as well in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so that's the start. Okay, now I will go ahead and use these to clarify a few things, and then I'll switch back over to another deck. Okay, so tell me about this argument. And that flipped right back in. Okay. Okay, so it's got something to do with like family or dysfunctional family. Okay, dysfunctional family. Seeking personal closure, no shortcuts, delays, no closure, incompletion. Okay, so okay, I'm getting it. Okay, so it's like you have a dysfunctional family and you want to walk away, you want to leave, you want to escape, but for some reason you can't. So like there's no escaping there's no escaping this dysfunctional family. Okay, no escaping the dysfunctional family. No way out. Maybe it's one of those can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go around it, got to go through it kind of things. I don't know. Why can't they escape the dysfunctional family? Okay, 6 of Pentacles, give and take. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. 4 of Swords. Okay. I'm getting there's a female fire sign that has passed on. Female fire sign that's passed on. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, right, okay. So we have a Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, these people don't know how to give and take, you know, like independence. They're not great at giving and receiving. So it's like they're a little bit selfish, imbalanced. Maybe they act too quickly and don't think enough, you know, before they do things. But also I'm getting, it's just a little bit selfish. Okay, so it's difficult to be in a Nine of Pentacles, you know, like place of independence and stability and on all of that, because it's not an equal give and take with these people. And that I think that in some way it's holding you back, and it may be in some way related to this passed over Queen of Wands. It's possible that this passed over Queen of Wands energy is still around and is trying to keep you all together. Like they don't want this family to be separated or turned upside down. So maybe this energy is doing things behind the scenes to stop you. And if this is someone who did that kind of thing when they were alive, then I might say that that's absolutely something that could be occurring right now. Okay, and we have the Queen of Swords reverse, the World, and the Four of Cups. So oh, yeah, okay. So someone sees you as a bitch who doesn't care. Right? Someone sees you as a cold bitch, you know, cold, apathetic bitch. Someone who doesn't give a shit, right? Okay? But that, you know, and they could be talking about you over the internet. Okay? They could be thinking that because of something they've seen on the internet. Or maybe they're just seeing that for the first time, seeing or feeling that way for the first time. I don't really know exactly what that is, you know. Okay. Can you tell me more about the Queen of Swords reverse, the Four of Cups, and the World? Okay. Right, okay, so standing up for yourself makes you a bitch, okay, basically. It's causing disharmony and despair, okay, because you're using discernment in how you deal with these people and how they're dealing with you. Okay, I'm sorry. This is just like, okay, it seems like there's a very dysfunctional family that this Queen of Wands, Four of Swords is passed on Queen of Wands. I think it was very dysfunctional when this queen was alive, but that now that they've passed over, it's almost like everybody was in a trance or under a spell, okay? That this Queen of Wands had put over everyone to think that it was a Ten of Cups in the upright. But that now that this queen has passed over, it's clear, like, that spell is broken kind of thing. People are starting to realize that it is, in fact, a Ten of Cups reverse. Okay? Everybody's fighting. Everybody's starting to realize that, this person's a bitch, that person's an asshole. And, and it's like, there's just no escaping it because it's family. This is the thought. This is the idea. Okay. Because this Queen of Wands always tried to get everyone to, rather than actually work through their problems, just kind of cover it up. And say, oh, well, that's family. And, well, you just have to deal with it because it's family. And, rather than, one, realize that you don't have to stay in toxic situations like this. And two, that there is actually a way to healthfully, work through these kinds of issues, but that it requires effort, communication, compassion and empathy. And these are things that I think this Queen of Wands didn't want to do, didn't have the strength to do, didn't have the courage to do, didn't have the mental capacity to do for whatever reason, right? It was easier for them to just use magic, basically, to wave the wand and keep the spell, over everyone, rather than work through all the dysfunctional shit to actually make it be a Ten of Cups. So that's what I'm getting here. Can you tell me anything else about this? Okay. Yeah, okay. So, fuck around and find out. It's like, okay, I'm getting that someone involved here, whether you're a fire sign or something else. Whether you're a fire sign or you're dealing with one of these fire signs, right? It's like you've been getting picked on, okay, by the members of this family for so long, and you finally, like, I think you kind of took it, you know what I mean, and maybe forgave again and again and again and again and again, and just let these things happen over and over and over again because of this Queen of Wands, right? But now that the Queen of Wands is gone, it's like you're finally starting to stand up for yourself when these people, come at you, right? When they try to hurt you, try to attack you, try to bully you, and you're standing up for yourself. And now these people are seeing you in a different light. They're seeing you as someone who is cold and bitchy and, like doesn't give a fuck about like anything but yourself or whatever. Like, and I mean, I don't know, maybe you are that way with everyone and they're just seeing it for the first time. But I'm getting that it's out of character for you. But I feel like you've been pushed past your breaking point, okay? So these people fucked around and found out. They pushed you too far. They did too much. And, and you're not having it anymore. It's like this Queen of Wands isn't around to smooth everything over anymore. So all this shit is coming to the surface, okay? I have done much more than enough. That is why God or the universe is going to give me more than enough now. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm getting these people have put you through the ringer. Okay. Yeah, these people put you through the ringer, and I think that for a long time, you allowed it, you put up with it, you couldn't escape it, because this Queen of Wands, always, pulled the wool over not only your eyes, but everyone else's as well, unfortunately. You know what I mean? All right, anything else from this deck? No. Okay. Let's try this one. Oh, this is sad. When the most valuable thing you have to give is your love, and the ones you love the most don't want it. So, okay, we have drama equals trauma and return to sender, right? Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that, these people in your family, right, in your dysfunctional family, it's dysfunctional, which basically means you all don't put love first. Like I said, this Queen of Wands tried to make it seem like you were a normal, happy 10 of Cups loving family, normal, functioning family that, loves each other and is there for each other and has, is stable individually and as a group. And the fact of the matter is that's very, very far from the case. I think that a lot of these people's priorities are, out of whack. And that for you, you are this true 10 of Cups. You believe in this true 10 of Cups. You embody this true 10 of Cups, where love is the most important thing. And for you, it may be all you have to give. But because these people don't value love, they don't value you. And they've caused a lot of drama and trauma. And that you're just, like I said, you're not really taking that shit anymore. You're not taking any shit from anybody anymore. And you immediately, return to sender. Every time they try to come at you, they try to attack you, they try to, how do I say this? Slander your name, talk shit about you. They try to belittle you, bully you, things like that. You just automatically return it to sender and you say, nope, that shit don't fly no more. Okay? Let me see if I can get something out of this. Yeah. So, okay, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So, like I said, it's like you understand this concept, right, of love and flowing love. So it's like you have forgiven these people a few too many times, probably at the behest of this Queen of Wands. And these people, it was never reciprocated, right? Okay, so you're constantly forgiving them for all the shit that they've done, but they never bothered to return, the favor. And so these people have just continued to harbor resentment for you, towards you, but others as well. It's like, I don't want to say a personality flaw, but unfortunately, I feel like this Queen of Wands, has, it's almost like it's like they raised you to be this way, but they didn't do the same for these other people, okay? or they taught you. If it's a mother, maybe they raised you. If it could be, I don't know, a grandmother, an aunt, a cousin, whoever was there, whoever was involved. Hell, maybe it's a nanny. I don't know. You know what I mean? It says health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Like I said, it's like, okay, it's not just this Queen of Wands. So we have the health, and what I'm getting from this is that you understand, the importance of the mind, the body, the soul, and the physical effects that it has, right? Your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. You understand this. Whether it was, like I said, like whether it was taught to you by this Queen of Wands and not these other people, or whether, whether it was just taught to you by the divine, you know what I mean? Because you've always had this spirit upon you to help and guide you along the way. And maybe these other people did not, right? These family members. When we're talking about these fire signs, like, who are we dealing with here? Like, who's involved? Okay, so we have a gambler. So again, this could be part of why, this is a dysfunctional family, because you have addicts, particularly maybe a gambler, someone who causes a lot of instability, especially financially. But anytime you're dealing with addiction, there's a mental aspect to it. And so maybe with this Queen of Wands, things were more stable financially, and without this person here to provide that financial stability, all the other issues came to light. Okay. Yeah. Hero or heroine. Well, I mean, we've got heroin, but so it could be drugs, you know what I mean? But I'm getting more hero, like somebody here always saved the day kind of thing, you know what I mean? And I'm getting that it might have been this Queen of Wands, and so without the Queen of Wands, there's no hero to step in and save the day. And Knight. Yeah. So what I'm getting from this is, I don't know how much I lost there, but I'm just going to pick up where I left off. Okay, so what I'm getting here is we have a gambler and a hero. And so I'm getting that this is like, we're talking about a family here. So I'm getting that this is like the mother and the father. Okay. One of them is, a gambling addict, and the other is, gambling and or drug addict. And the other has always been the one who, the hero, the one who swooped in, saved the day, kept everything moving, kept everything going, tried to make everything not actually be okay, but seem okay. And then from the Knight, I'm getting these are their children. Okay. So child or children group, whatever. But, it's like they tried to raise these children to be, loyal and loving, and also to believe that this relationship was divine, was, of God, was true and healthy and meant to be. And really, I think that there was a lot more going on behind the scenes that was covered up. And like I said, with the loss of this Queen of Wands, those things have come to the surface. Like, those things have been revealed. And it may be causing, a lot of issues between, if there's siblings, but also with the remaining parent. Because I'm getting that the hero is the one that's gone. So what they're left with, what this family has been left with, is the addict. And like I said, without that hero there to kind of always come in and save the day, kind of thing, to save face is more what I'm getting. The shit is hitting the fan. Solitude, yeah. So I'm getting someone here, someone in this family dynamic has figured this out and wants to get away, wants to escape all of this madness, this insanity, right? They just want to be alone, because they'd rather be alone than deal with all of this, because it's a really big mess. It's like playing the hero really just caused so much unseen damage that now that this person is gone, it's all coming to light. And it's like someone here, the one healthy person in this entire situation, is left to deal with it, to pick up the pieces, and maybe in some way these dysfunctional people want this one healthy person to take the place of that Queen of Wands, when that's not healthy. So this healthy person, they realize that could be you, could be someone you're dealing with, but this one healthy person in this entire situation, they understand that that's not healthy. And so they don't want that. They would rather be alone than get sucked into all of this drama. And so it's kind of like, this person who wants solitude and to escape is being seen as, like a cold-hearted bitch who doesn't give a shit, because they're refusing to take the place, basically, to be the hero. But in reality, that's a true hero, because this Queen of Wands wasn't doing anybody any favors by doing what they did. In fact, they made everything worse. So really, whoever this one healthy individual is actually truly healing, these people in this situation by not being what they want you to be, okay? Because it's forcing them, right? Look at this. This gambler is blind, right? They're blind because they're just walking through life, you know what I mean, without seeing anything as it really is, and so it's like you are forcing these people, this gambler in particular, to see things the way they really are, and really the way they've always been. How does this end? How does this, okay, how does this end for the gambler? Jeez, we have the Hierophant twice. Okay, so we have the Hierophant twice. So how does this end for the gambler? I'm getting that, like, God is stepping in. A higher power is stepping in. Getting involved. Yeah, because this person is greedy. I mean, they're a gambler, right? So to do some soul searching, because this person is, moody, jealous, untrustworthy, greedy, withholding, burdensome, and okay, so I'm also getting, okay, so we have the Two of Wands, the Hierophant again, and the Magician. So I'm getting that there's a plan, right? Okay, like a plan. It's possible that maybe if there are multiple siblings here, that they're going to come together and work, to create or manifest something, maybe some kind of legal entity or something they're planning, to maybe take control over this situation, over this person, over this person's finances, maybe. Depending on how old this person is, maybe, maybe try and get like power of attorney or something like that. Or who knows, just put them in an old folks home, or, it's just hard to say. But basically, okay, yeah, so you have like the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So it's like, so at some point, eventually, whoever this healthy person is going to succeed in getting out of this situation in one way or another, whether it's actually walking away or creating a different environment, but not the one that the gambler wants or the Queen of Wands, did. It'll be, a truly better, more healthy situation for everyone involved. Okay. All right, and how does this end for the children in this situation? How does this end for the child or children in this situation? Okay, so Queen of Cups. It ends in compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing. I'm getting, just like motherly. You know what I mean? It's like it ends the way that it should have been all along. But like I said, it could be, that this person ends up in like an old people's home or, assisted living facility or something like that, where, you deal with the issue in a, like compassionate, healing manner that works out for everyone, right? Well, that's okay. I guess that's all I have for you right now, Fire Science. I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel. And if this particular video did not apply to you, please check out my 200 and something other videos. I'm sure there's something in there for you. And I will see you again.